Hello everybody, it's Marlene here to show you another journal that I have made. This one I made at the request of a friend. They wanted to gift another friend who's taking a year off to travel, hopefully the world, depending on how COVID goes and everything. But they wanted this journal made for her to gift to her for her birthday. So, I made it at their request according to a few of their specifications. They wanted definitely a travel journal. They wanted included some colors. They said she likes colors. And she also likes flora, flowers, earthy things, and animals. So I've tried to incorporate those as well as the travel theme in this journal. It's quite a large journal. It measures 8.5 inches this way, 5 3/4 this way, and it has a 4-inch spine. Quite a large journal. A little bit of a gator mouth, but it does close, and there is still some room for her to incorporate some things that she finds in her travels, or some photographs, or mementos of any kind. So it has 5 signatures. They are sewn in so that it's a hidden spine. And also included with this are 2 smaller journals, plus all the original journal pages from this book. It was a smaller 1/2-inch journal that I have used to make this one. I made a bigger spine, but I did include in the back all the original journaling pages for her to write in. It has a cloth spine with these ridges. It's kind of a suede material, and the lady is either she's from the Netherlands or her family's from the Netherlands, so I included this little picture with this spine. Hopefully it resonates with her. There is corner protectors on the 4 corners. There's sewing throughout, lots of trims around the outside edges. I don't know if you can see, this one has burlap, and in the back there is some different trims. There are some dangles, just a few, not a lot. I didn't overdo this. There are some different elements sticking out the top and on the side from the different ephemera that's included. And I've also included a bookmark in the form of a chain. That's this here that hangs out the bottom. It has a pair of binoculars, and it has a little globe. And it is fastened at the top here, and because it's a chain like a necklace chain, she can remove that if she doesn't want it on there. The closure is a leather closure. It just fastens like this, and it snaps shut. And there's still, like I say, room for growth, so she can put a few things in there as well. And it is just glued and riveted on the front and the back. The kits that I used for this were Vectoria Designs Travel Journal Kit, Calico Collage, their Traveling Through Kit, some things from Caroline's Craft Tree, Romantic Letters Travel Journal Kit, some items from Cara Brandon, some freebies from G. Kerr, Zern Perry, Paulette Slater, and I'm sure there's many others. Plus there's some kits and pages and papers that I've had for years, and I can't recall where I got them from. So if I forgot anyone, I apologize. It's hard to remember when you have ephemera that you've collected through the years. So to start with, Inside or that with this journal is a small one, because when she runs around the country wherever she is, this one's kind of large. I made a small one for her to carry with her in her purse, so that if she wanted to take notes or stick some ephemera or pictures in it, then I made this one. And it's just a single signature, and it's part of the paper packs. And this one is just titled Reflections. So on the front, this little piece of ephemera is loose. She can take it out and she can put her own photo if she wants in these photo corners. There are a few of these throughout the book, and she can use them for her own photos or different ephemera. There are lots of areas for her to journal in this one. There are tuck spots, corners, and so on throughout the book. Beautiful, beautiful pictures with this one. Pages. I love the colors. This is a small tuck spot with a tag and a journaling card. I did ink quite a bit of this because the pages were darker, so I put some inking around all the ephemera. On this page we have a belly band made from this large ticket, and inside it we have this little booklet here made from pages out of a bird's book. Just has different pictures and writing on it, and it has a tuck spot for this long tag. On this side we have an authentic vintage postcard, and it says in French it is Papelotte Farm. Excuse my pronunciation. So it's a picture of a farm and also an airline ticket. And these three little tickets make the tuck spot. On this page, this is off of Caroline's, one of her freebies, or her kit, I think, called Traveling Through. So I just cut that out and used it. On this side, this is one of those pages where I said you can put a photograph in here. I made it 4x6 for a standard photograph, so she can pull this card out if she wants and put her own photograph in there. Here we have a postcard. I believe this is Shabby's kit, tucked in these little tuck spots. On this side, this is a little envelope. It's glued down, and inside we have a piece of ephemera. And that just folds over. There are quite a few sayings throughout both books from different people, which I hope she enjoys reading, and they all have to do with one kind of journey or another. Then there are also quite a few of these writing areas, and I forget this was a freebie from somebody, and I'm sorry, I forget who that was from. Another piece of ephemera. Oh, and behind that is this card with some birds. Like I said, I tried to incorporate animals as well as traveling information throughout. A little tuck spot here with this camera, a little map, and another card. Caroline's kit was quite colorful. It was a joy to use it. Here's another one of those sayings. This is a flip down envelope. It's got a little card inside to journal on. And a tuck spot back here with another little envelope with just a little piece of ephemera inside, a little card. Here we have 2 pages. Again, these are set up for 2 photographs 4x6 that she can tuck in there. another envelope here. Inside it, we have some actual postcards again from Puerto Rico. They're all from Puerto Rico. If you can see that without the glare from my light. And those are vintage. Those are not new. And that just tucks in this little belly band. And here's another envelope, glassine envelope, and it has this little journaling card inside. On this side we have a postcard that flips down. She can journal on the back of it. And up here I just put this little tab that says live for the moment. Here we have another tuck envelope. Inside we have a journaling card with a rabbit. And it is embellished with this dragonfly and some lace trim and a little ticket. This side we have a journal card and another card that's a vintage map picture held on with this little clip. And then inside this little envelope, which she can also journal on, is just simply a little tag that says moments. Here, tucked in here, oh no, that's not a tuck spot. That page looked like a tuck spot, so I just left it. She can do what she wants with it, glue something on there or just leave it. She could actually write on this side. So that one was left plain. It was so pretty. On this side, behind this belly band, I have this tag that I made, and it's just over top of the belly band. And behind it, this large ticket. And the belly band is made from a ticket. On this side, we have another one of those quotes, and it forms a tuck spot for this ticket. And here, this is again a little photo card. This is a spot, I think, in New York, but I'm not positive. No, this is overseas. Statue of the Holy Father Pius the Seventh and the church. So that would be overseas. And again, she can replace that if she wants to. And I put that on there because this looks like a church as well. And we have a little butterfly card to journal on. The next page, we have a large journal card and this little tuck spot. And behind it, there's room to journal on this tuck spot. And behind it is another ticket. Here we have a little envelope that is a tuck spot. And a journaling card with a little tag on it. And inside the little envelope, which opens, it's made out of a book page, there is just a little sample card with a real feather in it. And a piece of ephemera on that that says freedom. And then we have a little fox. This is material and it's glued on, and a cross is also stamped on material. On the back, we have an altered paper clip. This was gifted to me. And glued here, we just have journaling space. And this little postcard holds it shut. And tucked behind that is another journaling card. So that is the small travel journal. And it's just held together with this ribbon, like this, and a little clip that I put over the ribbon, and that keeps it in its right spot. So back to the big journal. This one it's full. She still has room to put things, but it is full right now. It has a book plate on the inside cover. She can write her name. several quotes again throughout this book. On the first page, this is a large tuck spot, and in here I just have a page, a piece of ephemera for her to journal on. It just folds up and it's tucked in this large tuck spot. And as well as this piece of ephemera, if I can get it back in there, there is a tag back there. Whoops, and the tag also is in there with its matching envelope. And in front of this, there's a little bit of collaging here. And behind this flip is another little book. And again, she can pull this one out and she can take it with her as she travels instead of taking the big one. So inside this one, there are more tags and journaling cards. And this one is loosely based on a bunch of mushroom pages. They were a freebie from one of the ladies. So there is room to journal on the opposite pages. I just left them blank. I only did some embellishing at the front and the back. So there are roughly 8 pages, I think, of mushrooms forming this little kit. In the center we have this bag that forms an envelope, and I did a collage all over the front of it. And inside it is this little folder, and it has a little T-card of a ship and room to write in that. Goes back in this bag. And the bag flips down, and behind that is this long ticket. And that's right in the center of the book. Then the rest of the pages are the other half of the mushroom pages that she can journal on. And the back of the book is this beautiful picture of a mushroom. So that's another small book that she can take with her as she journeys. Throughout the book, there are a lot of vintage maps as the pages. Some of them made just beautiful, beautiful pages, so I included them, and they went well with the traveling theme. In some areas, I just embellished them with a little bit of collage, but I didn't cover up very much of the pages. On this side, here I just printed on the back of it some pages from different people, some freebies. This is a tuck spot, and it has a picture of this airline envelope, but it's just a journal card. Here we have a large belly band made out of this. It says it's an airline ticket. And behind that, this is a page from a book that I have with quotes and interviews done by Oprah. She had a lot of insightful things to say throughout the book, and gorgeous pictures. So I used some of her pages. This one I made into a double tuck. It has birds on this side, and on this side it just says a Creole tourist guide for New Orleans. And then there is a quote here from one of the people that she interviewed for the book. I did put some stickers in here from the botanist, and the other one is the botanist, and the other one is I can see it here, the antiquarian. So I did use some of the stickers from those because they match some of the pages very well. So this is what one kit looks like. This, I believe, is Caroline's kit, and this is the other kit. On this side we have a sideways belly band, and behind it again is just another journaling paper. This one is a picture of a cat. Some stamping here with a quote. Dictionary pages, and I put a few little stickers on them. Some pictures from the bird book, a bird page. And I didn't do anything to those pages because they're beautiful, so I just included them. Here we have an autumn style ticket and an envelope. And inside it we have a matching piece of ephemera that she can journal on. And I believe this was a freebie by somebody recently. Very nice for fall. On the flip side, just a little stamp here. And a little embellishing of the dictionary page there. Some printed vellum. Here I made a collage out of a journaling card, a stamped piece of material, and music sheets. And behind it, again, is another journaling page of an animal. And this one is a koala. I think quite a few of these were freebies by Paulette Slater. Here's another map page. Here we have a tuck behind this butterfly with a postcard. And that is a double tuck. It goes over both sides of the page. It's sewn on the top. More butterflies here and another postcard. Journaling on this side. Here we have an envelope tuck with 2 large tickets. That one. And just a tall journaling ticket. And the envelope matches the page very well. Another collage area here with a quote and some tickets and a suitcase. And behind it a large ticket for a journaling card. Some of my eco-dyed paper. Little ticket says New York, and then more collaging on this envelope, and this one opens right up so you can journal on it with a postcard inside. I did include in the center of every signature one of these not Sudoku but word find puzzles, and I tried to find ones that had something to do with traveling or whatever. This one is boats. And I thought, oh, for something to do while she's traveling, she can do these puzzles. And this one is different people. And then opposite that is this page with a tuck spot here behind this picture of a large church. And in the center of each signature, I did glue some little ephemera here on the strings. And the centers are all reinforced with some heavy washi material tape. This is another page from Oprah, and this is actually a quote by Oprah. And inside that, there's another large ticket. And on this side, this is the other side of Oprah's page. It's got a picture of geese in flight. I put a real little feather here. It says Life's Little Treasures. And tucked in that spot is this envelope with a stamp. And inside is a journaling card. See if I can get it back in there. On this side, we have this banner tuck with a journaling card. And some embellishments on this page. Here we have another small belly band, and tucked in there I just made a little notepad. It's only got 3 or 4 pages. It's got a boat that I stamped on there with Bon Voyage. And a couple little brads hold it together. A large journaling card here behind this tuck spot. Oops, stuck there. Another map. Another large journaling card here with a quote about a diary. That's the other half of the vellum and the dictionary page. Here we have a belly band that forms a double tuck. This one has a journaling card here and a ticket here and a pile of suitcases embellished on it. Here, just a short little story about being out in the woods and recognizing some of the flowers and weeds. And tucked behind it is this folded faux envelope of some mountain goats, mountain sheep. More of that bird pages, dictionary page, little embellishment here. This is the same suede material that's on the spine, and behind that is just some more embellishing. Room for journaling. Here we have a piece of vellum for a tuck, and I did that because I didn't want to cover the beautiful page. It's got this journal card tucked in it. And on the opposite side, another little tuck spot with vellum, a little bird tucked in here behind this one. It says Wander, and behind that are a couple of tickets, or a ticket and a journaling card. And still room to journal behind that. This, just a little bit of a bead embellishment. And it's on a ticket clip. I believe it was G that did something like this. Very nice idea, so I tried that. And that just tucks in the envelope there, and the envelope has a little belly band on it with a postcard. On this side, we have a tuck spot with a journaling card. Oh, and up here we have another little embellishment. That's a pen writing on a postcard. Two more maps here. That's the end of the first signature and the start of the second. Here we have a tuck spot, a collage that I did, and a journaling card. And this one is, this is the page. It says ticket stubs and it shows a bunch of tickets. So I did a little more of that in the corner, a little bit of collage with a whole bunch of little ticket stubs in there. And I used another ticket for the tuck spot. Here we have another church as a tuck spot. And this large journaling card behind it. This page is a tuck spot that pulls out like this, and it's a fold out journaling page on both sides. Let me show you this. You can journal on both sides, and then it just tucks back in again underneath that little ticket. More of the bird pages and flowers. This is an envelope, and on the back of it is postcard tuck spot. And on this side, it says Michigan. Tucks in here. Again, it folds out and she can journal in it. And it has a ticket inside. And that just tucks up here under this double corner tuck that I made with some collage on it. And it's on this side as well. So it's a corner tuck on both sides. On this side there's room for a ticket here. And there's a tuck spot underneath for this postcard. And on this side, a collage with a banner sideways makes a tuck spot for this ticket. Let's see, it's kind of glued in there. Okay, that forms part of the tuck spot. There we go. It's just this little bird, and it tucks in there. Another tuck spot here. Lots of room for journaling or putting pictures. Another quote. And tucked under this banner is a large ticket. dictionary page with some washi. Here I've glued a little envelope and it flips on this side and it just has a postcard for journaling over that page. And here a tiny little bit of collage at the top for a tuck spot. And on this side as well, room here for a little tuck spot on this side at the top. And we have here another tiny little tuck spot for these tickets. Another one on this side. This one you can tuck behind it and it also folds down so you can journal in it. Over here we have a belly band on the bottom, and inside there we have a journaling pad with about 5 pages. And then we're at the center of this signature, and again it has one of these little cards recognizing the center, and another page for her to do a word find if she wants. This one is Asian countries and let's escape. On this side, on the map page, we have a little belly band tuck spot there with a little quote. Tuck spot here with a quote and a journaling card. Another one there with some animals and a toucan or a parrot. Another tuck spot here and lots of space for journaling. And here we have a tuck spot, and in this one is another one of those fold out pages. She can journal on the back, and it's a picture of an animal. It's an elk, I believe, or a caribou. Bit of stamping on this one. This is an Irish poem or an Irish blessing for travelers. Here's a pair of hiking boots, a staff, and binoculars. Here we have a double banner tuck with this journaling card, flips up, fastened with some washi to another journaling card. A little envelope here on this dictionary page. Tucked inside we have another little quote, folded up and inked, and she can write on the back of it. And like I said before, these little quotes all have to do with some kind of a journey. I did some stenciling here on my coffee dyed, eco dyed paper. Here we have a tuck spot. This whole picture and the quote forms the tuck spot, and it just has a journaling card behind it. More of those bird and flower pages. Here we have a belly band, and it's been sewed. It has a quote, an owl, a little bit of lace, and a little ticket, and it has this journal card in it. This is a tuck spot. It's also a little pouch. It's a 3D pouch. It's got a few tickets in it. And behind it, there's another little quote tucked in there. And then this corner spot folds out, and it's a journaling spot. And room to tuck stuff in there as well if you wish. This page has a bit of an embellishing at the top. A bit of lace here with 2 circular tags. And the end of the second signature, beginning of the third. And this is where I have the chain lying with the binoculars and the world bookmark. Here we have a world paperclip, and it's just got a folded up picture of a deer folded to look like an envelope on that page. The opposite page has a bit of collaging on this postcard and a journal card tucked in there. This page is a double or triple tuck spot. It has some collaging on the front here. It has a tuck spot behind here with just this little tag in there. More quotes on the front. Then it's an envelope that opens out that can be journaled on with another postcard and a journal card inside. And tucked on this side is glued a second envelope. There's a saying there, and this one also folds out with a quote inside, and it can be journaled on inside as well. So that folds up and tucks inside the first envelope, and then behind it forms another tuck spot with this collaged card that I made. Here, a little bit of sticker from the botanist. Another tuck spot here, flips up with a sewn card with a bit of collage. On this page, we have a paper clip, and we have it holding this tag. It has a long quote, some more collage on the front of it, and it holds that in place. My dictionary page, a little grasshopper down here. Here we have another quote and a ticket behind, or a tag behind it, and tucked in that it's on an envelope, a brown envelope, and tucked behind that is another one of Oprah's pages and pictures. Beautiful picture of the ocean and the sand. This is another area where she can take out this collage card and put a photo if she wants. Tucked behind that I have another tag. And the center of the signature, this one is called Genealogy, and inside it's Adventurous. So I hope she likes doing word finds, because there's one in every signature. And this is marking the center of this signature. And inside it is a little bit of a belly band with a folded journal card. And here we have another fold out page. This is some of my avocado dyed paper, and she can journal on both sides if she wants, and it's got a quote on the front of it. Here we have a tuck spot. There's a ship on this side, and that's the page. So I had this page, and I glued some coffee dyed paper and stenciled on the back so she can journal on it, and I just thought it went well with the other page. And this is a journaling spot here where she can also write something with a quote. A tuck spot here. Sticker on the dictionary page. Here's some more stenciling and a sticker. And this is a person remembering all the places they've been. Every little picture is a different spot in the world, so I thought that was appropriate. Here we have a tuck spot, an owl, and this tag. Another tuck spot envelope here, a little bit of collage. And this banner, it's sewn at the top, it forms a large tuck spot, and it has this postcard inside. And that's the end of that signature and the beginning of the next. Here we have another tuck spot that's sewn at the top. She could put a large photograph or whatever in there. And on this side as well, another tuck spot. And this one folds out and she can journal inside that as well. And it's got some collage on it. This one as well is collaged. It's got a little bulb pin there with a ticket hanging on it. And it has this large journaling card tucked in it. Dictionary page with a picture of a snake. Here we have a lacy tuck spot with this collaged ticket or card, journaling card, and another one tucked behind. Some stenciling and a sticker to match this page. Also here, and this one has a journaling card under this paper clip, and this is a hidden paper clip that just slides inside here and stays on the page. And then it's got a bit of collage on it. It opens out and it becomes another journaling spot. And then it's got a embellishment behind it. Room to journal. Another gorgeous page. This tag, it's held on with a paper clip. And it's a corner tuck spot here. It's got a few tickets tucked in it here. And little cards with some butterflies. And on this side, the paper clip holds another collage ticket or journaling ticket. Some more embellishment on the dictionary pages. Here we have a corner tuck spot. And here we have a tuck spot here behind this beautiful bird with some lace trim. This one is called Exploration and Discovery and Large Lists. On this side we have a tuck spot here behind this bird, and this is also a tuck spot here behind the vellum. So it's a double tuck spot. It's got a little bit of a quote, and we have the feathers marking the center of this signature. And this one folds out this way, and it has a tuck spot here. We have another map here. And under this banner, we have this folded piece of paper with a journaling card inside. Room to journal on this one. And it's just a beautiful vintage picture of some birds and in the tree. And it's just held on with this paper clip, and this paper clip is embellished with a tag off of a piece of clothing. And on this side, the banner folds makes a tuck spot. Little fox embellishment there, more embellishment here, and some stenciling. Lots of room for journaling. On this side we have a sewn piece of that suede with some lace, and it forms a tuck spot for this large card. More embellishment here with some stickers. Another envelope tuck here. And inside it we have a small card. Another paper clip that was gifted to me with this postcard. A quote. A large tuck spot here with a large tag behind it. And that's the end of that signature. And we're in the final signature. Here we have a large butterfly as a tuck spot. And on this side we have a belly band with this large palm tree journaling card. I tried to represent a few different parts of the world. Another quote here. This is an origami butterfly that I made, and it forms a tuck spot for this journal card. Little embellishment there, tuck spot here. Another quote. And here we have a collage card that was gifted to me from another junk journaler. Tucked into this envelope with this envelope paper clip. And this is a really vintage envelope. It's a little bit fragile, but I included it. Got a little stamp on it. Here we have an envelope tuck spot, or a corner tuck spot here. I feel like this video is dragging on, and I apologize for that. It's getting pretty long. Another flip down tuck spot here. She can journal on this. And in this corner there's a little wee tuck spot here for a little ticket, and inside here this opens out and it has a little ticket, and she can write in there as well if she wants. That tucks in there. And a piece of stamp material here with a quote and this bird tuck spot. This one says Places in Wales, and on the inside it's Haunted Mansion, and it has butterflies decorating the center of the signature. There's a tuck spot here for a couple of tags, and flips open for this beautiful page. It's all about traveling. Here we have a belly band tuck spot. We have a ticket and a piece of collage paper and a tag. This belly band is a piece of lace, and it's got a bit of collaging there. Little butterfly, and it has a material postcard. A collage spot here makes a tuck spot for this card. And a collage tuck spot here, room to put something, more stenciling. Here we have a quadruple or 5 tuck spots. It's got this collage card. It has this owl picture. It has this vintage postcard and a bird. And it has a journaling card. On this side we have a piece of material that's been sewn on with a journaling card on the front for a date. And in here, tucked in here, we have another little booklet. Has a tag on the front, and inside it has just various papers and places that she can write and journal. And she can take that with her as well, and it's held together with 2 brads. And it has another little stamp on it. And I did some stamping on the back and some collaging with this material in dragonfly. And that just safely goes in there. Here we have a little flip open page out of a vintage dictionary about animals. And did a little collage spot on the back of that. Tuck spot here. more quotes. Another place to put a photograph. Here we have a tuck spot here with a sailing ship, and I put it there because it matches the ship on this page. And tucked in there we have this tag with a little bumblebee on it. And that brings us to the back. And then at the first page of what was the original journaling pages, all I did was put a collage cover on it. And I kept the original elastic so she could hold those pages in place. And it's all just, it's got a material inseam or in binding. This one also has its own bookmark, and I just left it in there. And the back side is plain. It just has the corner protectors, and the book itself is like a very smooth material. So I just left that the way it was. And that's the end of the book. I hope you enjoyed watching that video, and I apologize if it was really long. And I hope the lady enjoys her gift. Thank you.